Little Red Hood, a tale of epic proportions, where the fairy tale world combines with the politically correct. Directed by Kyler Daggle, produced and edited by Brandon Olson, starring Victoria Harvey as Little Red Hood, co-starring Jake Harper as the Wolf. Little Red Hood, a short film derived from a politically correct short story, which is based off of the fairy tale Little Red Riding Hood.
There once was an ambitious young environmentalist named Little Red Hood. She lived with her mother on the edge of a large wood. One day, her mother asked her to take a basket of fresh fruit and mineral water to her grandmother's house. Not because of this woman's work, mind you, but because the deed was generous. Furthermore, her grandmother was not sick, but fully capable of taking care of herself as a mature adult. So Little Red Hood set off with her basket through the woods. Many people believed that the forest was a foreboding and dangerous place, unfit for setting foot in. Little Red Hood, however, was confident in her own budding sexuality, and therefore was not frightened. On the way to Grandmother's house, Little Red was accosted by a wolf.
It's in the basket.
Well, not that it's any of your business whatsoever, but I have some fat-free snacks for my grandmother, who is perfectly capable of taking care of herself as a mature adult.
You know it's not safe for a young girl to be walking through these woods alone.
I find your sexist mark offensive in the extreme, and furthermore, I do not take advice from people who live in the woods and smoke. Look, do you want to end up like this guy? Tobacco use causes crippling, often fatal lung disease, such as emphysema. This really what you want to do with your life? Never mind.
Little Red Hood continued walking along the main path. The wolf, however, knew a quicker route to Grandmother's house, as his status outside of society had freed him from the slavish adherence to linear, Western-style thought. After an act of illicitly trespassing and breaking into Little Red's grandmother's house, the wolf knocks out Little Red's grandmother over the large blunt object. The wolf ponders the thought of eating grandmother, which would be an entirely valid course of action for a carnivore such as himself. But he then decides time is of the essence as he shoves grandmother into a closet. Then, unhampered by rigid traditional notions of what masculine or feminine is, he puts on grandmother's night clothes and crawls into bed. Little Red enters her grandmother's house and goes directly to her grandmother's bedroom.
Grandma, I have some fat-free snacks to salute you in your role as a wise and nurturing matriarch.
Come closer, child, so I might see you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're as optically challenged as a bat. My, what big eyes you have, Grandma.
They've seen much and forgiven much, my dear.
And what a big nose you have. Only relatively, of course, and certainly attractive in its own way.
It has smelled much and forgiven much, my dear.
Grandma, what big teeth you have.
All the better to eat you with.
Leaps out of bed grabs Little Red in his claws, intent on inflecting his views as an outcast of society. And Little Red Hood screams, not out of frightenment, of course, but out of the willful invasion of her space. Little Red's screams were overheard by a passing woodchopper person, or log fuel technician, as he preferred to be called. The uninvited log technician bursted into Grandmother's house. When he noticed Little Red and the wolf in melee, he decided that he would raise his axe and try to intervene. However, they just gave him a look of
What's going on here?
Who do you think you are? Bursting in here like a Neanderthal? Letting your weapon do the thinking for you? Sexist! Speciest! Who are you to think that women and wolves can't solve their own problems without a man's help?
I just thought you're a woman, you know, you...
Yeah, I'm a woman and I can take care of myself. Did you not notice how this fight was going?
Yeah, dude, what are you trying to say over here?
Upon hearing Little Red's impassioned speech and the mention of fish, Little Red's grandmother emerges from the closet.
Where am I? Where the hell are we? What the hell you doing, Mommy? What the hell you having there? You say something about fish? Someone say something about fish!
I didn't touch you.
Grandmother seizes the log technician's axe and then proceeds to disembowel him. After this ordeal, they all felt a certain communality of purpose. They set up an alternative household based on mutual respect and cooperation, and lived happily ever after.
Where's my magazine?
Clearly, not really.
Alright. Yo, give me a cigarette.
I only got one.
Welcome to our humble
Really shouldn't
home.
smoke, Grandma. We've talked about
We
this.
live wherever we want. Yup, home is where your rope rests.
That's good.
Alas, there was our tale of Little Red Hood. Now I find it fitting to show you what all of our characters are doing after their little arrangement.
Taking down trees, man? What am I gonna do? What's that?
That was not even in proximity. You moved. Why would you move?
That's not how we're gonna do that, though.
How are we gonna do it?
Are you still filming?
That's a blooper. That's
There we
blooper.
go.
Yeah, there we
High
go.
five.
Stop waving that around.
wait.
I'm
You don't like
gonna
me that much.
drop. So you're gonna
Okay,
push me then.
you can stop
And
filming
I'm
now.
gonna-
if you want.